Hello, my name is Abdurrahman Abdulghani. Me and Abdurrahman Nabil gonna introduce to you our simple project today. In fact, technology affects our life significantly. So we had to mention one of its many beneficial examples, and this example is cloud computing. What is cloud computing? How does it work? Let's take a closer look.
What is the meaning of cloud computing, or the definition of cloud computing? Cloud computing is the delivery of on-demand computing services over the internet on a pay-as-you-go basis. Cloud computing phrase is used to describe a variety of computing concepts that involve a large number of computers connected through a real-time communication network, such as the internet. Cloud computing is an emerging style of its delivery, in which the application's data and IT resources are rapidly provisional and provided as a standardized offering to users over the web in a flexible pricing model. Then types of cloud computing. First, cloud computing consists of deployment model as public cloud, hybrid cloud, private cloud. Number 2, service model like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, for example, Microsoft SkyDrive, Dropbox, Apply Cloud, Google Drive, social networks, email communications, all of this. Disadvantage of cloud computing. Number 1, security. There is always a room for imminent risk for your data, even through the high levels of security and the strict confidential terms. When you seek to use the cloud-based technology, you are extending your access controls to a third-party agent to import your critical confidential data from your company onto the cloud. With high levels of security and the confidential involved, cloud service providers are often faced with high security challenges. Number 2, vendor lock-in. Companies might find it a bit of hassle to change the vendors, although the cloud services providers assure that it's a breeze to use the cloud and to integrate your business needs with them. Moving to the next vendor is not forced that completely evolved, as applications that work fine with one platform may not be compatible with another. The transition might pose a risk, and the change could be inflexible due to synchronization and support issues.
Though we mentioned some disadvantages of cloud computing, we have to mention too its huge advantages, which are: first, it's highly customizable software. Most of the software that companies use is not cloud ready. This is where the software developers intervene by creating code specially designed for the cloud. Also, cloud providers should make their best in making this transition easy. However, once the applications are software as a service, the need for IT department troubleshooting decreases. Second, manageability. The ordeal of maintaining and dealing with server issues become almost non-existent with cloud services. Third, high speed. Cloud computing allows you to deploy your service quickly, in fewer clicks. This faster deployment allows you to get the resources required for your system within fewer minutes. Last, cost savings. Cost saving is the biggest benefit of cloud computing. It helps you to save substantial capital cost, as it does not need any physical hardware investment. Also, you don't need trained personnel to maintain the hardware. The buying and managing of equipment is done by the cloud service provider. Now let's talk about industries that will gain from cloud computing, such as marketing companies, IT industry, online entertainment, education, healthcare, and other great industries. In fact, cloud computing holds the potential to dramatically change the businesses that adopt to it, even if the technologies are only used internally. While these possibilities are only now starting to become clear, we can get a decent sense of this now, the creation of a new generation of products and services. Well, we also expect that the future is bright for cloud computing. Analysts at International Data Corporation estimate that the field will evolve rapidly in the coming years. with almost 75% of data operations will be carried out outside the normal data center. Moreover, 40% of organizations will deploy cloud technology, with edge computing becoming an integral part of the technological setup. Also, a quarter of endpoint devices will be ready to execute algorithms by the year 2022.